Everything you just watched was my Tuesday. I didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened. I made tea in my kitchen, walked to my bedroom, sat in my office, lit a candle, read a book, and it still looked like that. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how I filmed it, step by step, so you can do the same thing with your own phone, in your own space, on your own boring Tuesday. So let's get into it. This is what most people footage look like, and I'm not saying that to drag you because that's exactly where I started. Here's the thing though, it's not like you're filming the wrong things. You're just filming them wrong. The light's probably working against you, and the angles are killing the mood. And your phone is guessing because you never told it what to do. It's just a matter of three things. That's all that's standing between footage that looks like this and the footage that you saw at the top of the video. Let me show you. Before you even open your camera app, before you even pick up your phone, you need to do one thing. Every room has one good lighting source. Maybe it's your bedroom by the window, maybe it's the kitchen above the sink, maybe it's your living room by your backyard sliding doors. Most of the time, it's a window. Your job is to find it and just face it. Here's what I mean. Watch this next clip. You saw that? Same room, same time of day. The only thing that changed is where I'm standing relative to the light. When the light's behind you, it just makes everything look flat and shadowy, and it makes you look dark. But when you face it, everything looks soft and intentional, kind of like right now. Now my kitchen window is above my sink, so I can't really sit under it. The light still landed on my face and my hands because I was still facing the source. You don't need a perfect setup, you just need to face the light. Find your window, face it, and everything else is just gonna get easier from there. Now your phone is on auto, making creative decisions you didn't even ask it to make. Here's 3 things I change every single time before I hit record. Tap and hold the screen until you see AE, AF appear at the top of the screen. That just means that your phone has locked the brightness and the focus, and it's not gonna keep moving around while you record. I'm pretty sure you've seen footage where all of a sudden it gets brighter and darker for no reason mid-clip. Yeah, I've been there. That's just auto exposure doing whatever it wants. All you gotta do is lock it and it stops. The second thing, switch to 24 frames per second. Go into your camera settings and find the frame rate and switch it to 24 FPS. This is the frame rate that all the movies that you be watching are shot on. And it's why film looks like film. 60 FPS just makes it look like you're on CCTV. 24 FPS is cinema, so just make the switch. The third setting, stop zooming. You wanna get closer? Walk closer. The moment you use digital zoom, even if your phone is up to the time, your footage can get soft and grainy. All you gotta do is really just walk up to what you want to film. Get uncomfortably close, kind of like when you're landing in for that first kiss. And that closeness is actually what creates the cinematic look anyway. Can we talk about how most people hold their phones at eye level, pointed straight ahead? And honestly, that's the most boring shot you could take. I've got 3 angles for you that I use constantly. Angle 1, low and looking up. Basically take your tripod, put it on the surface, and put it as low as it can go. First things first, you're gonna want to grab your phone. So I've got the phone. I'm tilting the head backwards, so it's pointing up at my subject. And if this is my subject, this is exactly what we're doing. What you get is a shot that makes ordinary objects look dramatic and intentional. Imagine you pointing your coffee cup up at that tilted phone and having it look like a building. Now your candle will be looking like a sculpture, and this is the angle that stops people from scrolling. Angle number 2, uncomfortably close. Kind of like that kiss I told you that we were leaning in for. Mwah. Here's a quick little example. You're going to want to get so close to your subject that it fills the entire frame. So close that we could see the steam from your coffee, the thread from your blanket, the flame of your candle. When you fill the frame with just one detail, it pulls that viewer into your world, and it just makes them feel like they're inside the moment with you. Number 3 is the side shift. Instead of pointing your phone straight at the subject, slip slightly to the left or slightly to the right, about 30 degrees angle. That little change is going to add depth immediately. Things stop looking boring and flat, and with that tiny movement, you get a massive result. Now, shaky footage always comes down to one thing, and that's speed. And basically, you're moving too fast. Whatever speed you think is slow enough, cut it in half. Whenever you're walking into a shot, bend your knee slightly, do the 1-2 step. Glide instead of stepping hard. Them footsteps create impact, and impact creates shake. I'm gonna show you the difference. Same shot, same floor. The only difference is speed. You don't need a gimbal. Slow as your gimbal. You're probably saying to yourself, and what could I actually film on a boring Tuesday? Don't worry, I got you. The biggest mistake beginners make is waiting for something worth filming to happen. Nothing needs to happen. Here's your list, and this is exactly what I filmed today. 1, anything you're making with your hands. Coffee, food, anything. 2, moving between spaces. Walking from your kitchen to your bedroom to your office. All you gotta do is set your phone down and walk past it. And yeah, you're gonna have to move your phone from one place to the next, but that's okay. And don't say, well, I don't have a tripod. That's fine too. Use a cup, use a stack of books, use anything that you have. Just move the phone and walk past it. 3, any small ritual. Lighting a candle, opening your blinds, reading a book, putting your journal on the table. The goal here is to film the object, not yourself. 4, texture and detail. Fabric, a light on the wall. The goal here is to get close. Fill the frame and let it almost be abstract. 5, film yourself doing absolutely nothing. Sitting, thinking, holding your mug, basically just exist in the space. Put the tripod across from you, just be in front of it, and film yourself for 10 seconds. This is a full vlog filmed across 3 rooms on a day that absolutely nothing happened. And that was the only thing that changed between the two. Same Tuesday, same phone, same house, different eye, and that was the only thing that changed between the 2 clips. And the eye is a skill. It's not something you're born with. Yeah, we're born with these ones, but it's something you practice. And that is literally what this series is for. And I urge you, before your next video, just do one thing differently. Find your window, face it, press record, start there, one thing. A lot of you are probably still using your front-facing camera, and that's okay, because after all, I told you to start where you are. But next week, I'm going to show you how to film yourself face forward using your back camera. The kind of content that produces quality without needing a whole filming crew to hold the phone for you. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not, so don't worry. And it changes everything about how you show up on camera alone. I'll see you then. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!